Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, Food Junkie, just coming at you on my way to work. You know how we do it. You guys keep me company, and hopefully, I keep you slightly entertained. Um, there's a lot of stuff been going on for the past couple of days on this YouTube thing. Yesterday was no different. Yesterday was a bunch of mess, a bunch of nonsense. Well, it's not, but I'm gonna switch up a little bit of commentary. Was not with some original content, and let you guys know what my day consisted of yesterday, as I actually hung out. You know what I'm saying, in the streets. I told you that I was going to go to the Cirque de Soleil show Volta. I did that. We went to the early show, the matinee show, whatever. So we have the rest of the evening to ourselves, basically. And what we did was we went. That is in Atlantic Station. That is a spot here in Atlanta, whatever, where basically they have a lot of carnivals and circus, and it's like a live, work, shop type area where it's really walkable. Have a lot of different stores, a lot of different restaurants, a lot of different activities and stuff like that. Movie theater there. I guess a lot of celebrities live there initially. A lot of athletes live there when it first opened. Whatever. It's become a little bit more mainstream now, but it was really an exclusive area at one point. But it's a little bit more mainstream now. You know, but I did see a lot of nice cars there though. So it still have high end aspects of it. It's just that, a little bit more mainstream. The prices aren't mainstream, but I guess it's a little bit more common. People know about it and people visit it and do stuff like that there. Yesterday being a Monday afternoon, it was pretty much, not really, it wasn't empty, but it wasn't as full as it normally is, like on the weekends and stuff like that, when people normally go there to walk and stuff like that and hang out and see and be seen, things like that. So we went to the Volta show, which is a Cirque du Soleil production. It was pretty good. It wasn't as good as the first other ones we went to. We went to it's like our third one going to. It wasn't as good as the other ones that we've been to. But the reason why is because it wasn't like, I don't know, I'm like, when I'm going to a Cirque du Soleil event, I want to see contortionists, I want to see crazy costumes, I want to see crazy makeup, I want to see, acrobatic tricks after tricks after tricks. I just want to be real entertained. Edge of my seat entertainment. And there was a couple things that I would have liked to have seen done differently going there. One, they had like this jump roping segment, or this double dutch segment. Was now people was flipping in and out of double dutch. Was not doing things like that. Was never, you've seen that if you ever been to a jump roping competition. You've seen stuff like that happen before. But with this one, was not. I thought it would have been a lot more entertaining and visually appealing if they would have had the room darker and had the rope itself kind of like glow in the dark, and also had like glow in the dark costumes. They had like some white shimmering costumes, whatever, but it really didn't catch the light the way it should have. I just think that if they would have had glow in the dark costumes, it would have been a little bit more visually appealing, and if they had the ropes being glow in the dark as well, it would have been a little bit more appealing. It would have been something more than just people jumping rope. So it was stuff like that. Then they also had this one segment where people was jumping through hoops and things like that, and that was cool. But with that, once again, it was just a gold painted hoop, or they did stack them up on each other. What's not, so people jump through all of them, what's not, and flip through all of them, whatever. But if they would have had something more like, the ring's been on fire or something like that, or the rings being glow in the dark or something like that, or then the costumes being a little bit more spectacular, it would have been a little bit more entertaining and excitement. Well, it's not, or exciting, I should say, for the audience. It was just those two things. Was not. Then they had, they really didn't have any trapeze artists doing anything, but they did have. It was more like a street sport type of event, because there was a lot of rollerblading, roller skating. There was a lot of bike riding and bike tricks and stuff like that, which is really cool. Yeah, it was stuff like that. Also, I think the running theme of the whole show was social media and news, stuff like that, whatever, because they had a lot of like all the little transitions was with people walking with cell phones, like up to their face in unison, stuff like that. It was really nice choreographed. They also had like this newspaper segment where people walked up carrying newspapers, was not in front of their face, walking in unison, whatever. It was really entertaining, but it was still. I think that if they would have had like in the newspaper itself, if they would have had like this some type of screen on it where it kind of visually like changed. Well, it's not. I think that would have been a little more visually appealing. But you know me, I'm just trying to be creative and see how I could have got more money, more of my money's worth of that. So that was that. So it was a really good show. It had an intermission, like a 25-minute intermission. The second half, I don't know, maybe either I was exhausted or whatever. I almost fell asleep during the second half of the show. But that's probably why I was like, damn, this ain't really doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? Because like the other ones we've been to was not kind of like, you know, kept me on the edge of my seat, whatever. Because I was like, ooh. This one, I'm like, okay, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Yeah. So it was that. Of course, y'all know anytime you go to those type of events, plays, circuses, things like that, was not. The concessions is crazy ridiculous. We had like 2 small bags of popcorn, 2 20-ounce drinks, and a little bag of candy for $28. I'm like, dang. Y'all worse than movie theaters. At least at the movie theater was not, you know what I'm saying? You can get a large stick of popcorn, 2 drinks, and a little bit of candy for like $12, $14, $15, maybe $20. Well, it's not. But yeah, it was okay though. It was cool. You know, you want to have to experience what's that. Did we buy souvenirs? I was gonna buy some shot glasses, but I was like, yeah, I guess I was so upset with the show during that time that I was not really feeling it. The funny thing is, me and my husband both didn't eat in the morning time before we left, so we were both really hungry. So we were like, okay, well, since it was in the Olympic station area, we were like, okay, let's walk. Let's not drive. Let's just walk to over around and see what they have to eat in certain places, whatever. So we went to the landing station or whatever to get some things to eat, whatever. Checked out a couple of restaurants, whatever, and we really didn't like what they had because it was not something spectacular. So we decided to drive about 60 minutes away to go to one of our favorite places to eat. And there are several other locations of that place in the Atlanta area. But we went to one that's in Buckhead, Midtown area, like in between Buckhead and Midtown area. And that experience was horrible, y'all. It was really, really horrible. Like, it was like, well, first we got sat, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They said they had a no hat policy, whatever, you know what I'm saying, inside the dining room. So I asked to kind of sit outside on the patio, whatever, because yesterday was a good day. So that way I could still wear my hat. Y'all know I like wearing hats. For no reason, I don't know, I just like wearing hats for some reason. And so I went out to the patio, and it was pretty full. We saw one of our favorite bartenders that we know that goes to one of the spots that we hang out at late at night, whatever, to get something to eat. If we decide to go out, whatever. We saw him there. He was with a female friend of his. So we just spoke to him, get a little nod, what's up, type of thing, whatever. With that, we didn't get greeted at all. It took like probably 5 to 10 minutes for us to get greeted. And the person finally greeted us, whatever. Then we asked for water to start off with, we asked for some drinks from the bar, you know, and then we ordered our appetizers. 15 minutes later, we didn't get our food. So I'm like, what the hell's going on? We didn't get our drinks. I'm like, what the hell's going on? All we had on the table was water. I'm like, okay, that's stupid. That's crazy, whatever. And so with that, so I'm like, you know, let's just go, because people that got set after we did already had their drinks and food and stuff. Food and stuff was coming out. So I'm like, yeah, this is kind of crazy. Yeah. Let's just, you know, leave. But then I was leaving I'm like, you know what, let me talk to a manager, because this is ridiculous. And normally I don't talk to managers because I really don't care, because I just won't go back. I don't have to beg you or convince you or coerce you to take my money, to spend my money in your establishments. But I just want to let the manager know, you know, first of all, you know, we both have very limited time off. You know, we just came back from an event, whatever. We were hungry, and we decided to stop by to get something to eat. This is one of our favorite places, not throughout the city, the company itself. You know, we normally go to a different location, whatever, but we just let the manager know that this location was, you know, the experience we had. You know, it's been about 25 minutes since we've been here, and we don't have drinks, we don't have food, we don't have appetizers, we don't have anything else now. And not only that, it took the server a minute to even greet us to begin with. Whatever, it was just crazy. So manager apologized, of course, profusely, and my husband was trying to tell the backstory. I'm like, baby, don't need to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? All I need to know is that the experience we had was horrible. So we was getting ready to leave. The manager's like, well, no, don't leave. If y'all not in a rush, we can do something for you. Like, no, we're not one of those people, whatever, that want something for free. I don't care about free stuff unless I'm flirting for it. I'm not gonna complain to get something for free, but I will flirt to get free stuff. But I'm like, yeah, no, we're good. So we're not in a rush, but we just don't be here anymore. You know what I'm saying? We just don't, want. The whole mood has been altered. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, the experience was done. So then the server came like, oh, is everything okay? I'm like, are you a manager? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, then there's nothing for me to say to you. Point blank period, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he had an attitude after that. What else? But I'm like, who cares? You already had an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't come to us immediately, nor did you bring us what we wanted immediately, or in a timely manner, I should say. But yeah, so that was that. So the manager, I'm like, well, no, don't leave, whatever. Let me do something for you, whatever. Since you always go to a different location, let me give you some type of compensation, so you can go there and not have to really pay whatever it does and that. I'm like, well, I really didn't tell you for that. I really don't want that. I just want to bring it to your attention. He's like, well, no, please, I want to do this for you. Please, don't leave before I come back with us now. So he's like, I'll be right back, whatever. So I was like, well, let's just go. Like, well, no, he said, let's see what's happening with us now. Let's see what goes down. Once it goes to the car, whatever, I'm waiting, whatever. So the guy comes back, whatever, and he had 2 little envelopes. And I was like, well, this is for one for each of you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I do apologize about that once again. I'm like, well, no problem, whatever. You didn't do it, whatever. It's just that nor did I do it for this. I just wanted you to be aware of, you know what I'm saying, that, you have 2 people leaving that are regular customers of the establishment itself, not this location, but the establishment, and it just put a bad taste in our mouth for this establishment. Because basically, funny thing about that is that where we were yesterday was that was the first time we ever visited or even went to that location, and it was, from that thing, that became one of our favorite spots to hang out in. You know what I'm saying? Because they have reasonable food, actually really good food, reasonable prices, and reasonable drink specials. You know what I'm saying? Especially for happy hour time. So it was like, yeah, it was just kind of crazy that we've experienced that, because we never experienced that before, especially in that environment or with that company. I was like, wow. So we kind of wondered what that was all about. You know what I'm saying? What was it about? Why was it that all of a sudden we received all this horrible service type of thing? It was just crazy. But then we left there. You know what I'm saying? We both was hungry. Husband was hangry. Was not hungry and angry at the same time. I'm like, whatever. You better calm that down. Don't play with me. So because he kind of snapped a little bit. And then that's when we were just driving around, because by then it was rush hour traffic, and here in Atlanta, y'all know, rush hour traffic could be a beast. A lot of people can't drive. A lot of people don't know where they're going, don't know what they're doing, whatever. So therefore, it's a lot of stop and go, a lot of looking and lurking, and type of things going on. But we took the streetway, so it wasn't too bad of a drive. I'm like, well, since we're going home now, well, it's not, and we're both hungry, let's go sit and eat by the house. So there's a new barbecue spot that we visited, that we always go by. Because when we go to brunch on Sundays, then we always see this little barbecue spot that just opened up not too long ago, not too far from one of our favorite brunch spots. So we went there for the first time. It was pretty good food. Like, the food was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? We had the, I think it's called the sampler plate that had like turkey breast, pulled pork, brisket, and sausage. Only comes with 2 sides and Texas toast. Pretty good. A lot of food. It was pretty decent price as well. It's not, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't nothing crazy, nothing, you know what I'm saying, out of the way. It was like probably like $25 per plate, which is not bad, you know what I'm saying. That includes the drink. But it wasn't too bad for some decent barbecue. The turkey was really good. Nice and moist and juicy. And then the brisket was pretty good. Tender, fall apart, of course, you know what I'm saying. pulled pork, you know, could have been a little bit better. It could have been more tender, but I guess what they did was after they pulled the pork and stuff like that, what they did was they actually put it on the grill to get some little crispy pieces. It's kind of like a patty almost, but it fell apart whatever when you put the fork in it. It was really good. They had like what, 7 different types of barbecue sauce. They had like a peach habanero and Diablo. Diablo wasn't that high. I thought it was gonna be hot, but it wasn't hot. It was pretty good. So they had some pretty decent selections of barbecue sauce. Their sides is really good. My husband had collard greens that had real ham in it, and also macaroni and cheese. Of course, people really don't know how to make macaroni and cheese because, you know, that right there is always something that, you know, they seem to overcook the noodles, so the noodles be all mushy. Well, it's not, especially like restaurant or chain restaurant type of places. The macaroni and cheese, they have a good flavor to it, but the noodles are always a little bit too mushy for me. It was pretty good. Then I had the steak cut fries and corn pudding. It was the first time I had corn pudding. It was pretty good. It kind of reminded me of like cornbread that have corn kernels in it. It was a little bit wet, but it was pretty good. It was not bad at all. So that was that. Plus I had sweet tea. The sweet tea was really good. My husband had water, of course. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. We ate, so we weren't hangry anymore. So it was pretty good. We went home and basically hung out for a little bit. I got online for a little bit, talked to y'all a little bit. We didn't finish our food, so we brought it with us back to the house. And after I got offline with you guys, I ate the rest of my food. That was it. That was it, y'all. It was no fuss, no muss. It was a very cool, chill day. It was not a bunch of nonsense as far as in my personal life. Besides, you know what I'm saying, sitting around one of my favorite places to eat and being basically ignored, basically. That was not a good event, but it was all good, you know. It happens to the best of us, it happens to the worst of us. It happened to me. Yeah, and I'm so sleepy right now. Like, I'm exhausted, and I'm headed to work. It's gonna be a long day because we are starting a new system at work, so we're going through training with it right now, and training is going to be so very long, so very long. Yeah. But it's all good. I'll get through it. That's why I've been trying to stay asleep or stay in bed as long as possible so I can, you know, not be exhausted. But today, when I did my live, it lasted a little bit longer than I thought it was going to last. I didn't want it to be that long, you know, because with long lives, if people don't catch it when it's live, they're most likely not going to watch it. So I didn't want it to be too long. But we had fun. As always, y'all know how I do. Talked a little bit of mess. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple trolls come in. They got drugged. You know. Sad but true. Sad but true. So we did that. Yeah. So yeah, it was just a pretty decent yesterday. Like I said, the Volta is a good show. If you've never been to a Cirque de Soleil show before, what's not? Volta is a nice experience for you. Like I said, it's because I've been to a Cirque du Soleil show before, so I kind of expect a little bit more than what I got yesterday. But once again, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm always expecting more than what people sometimes give, but you know, I have to learn how to. No, I don't. I expect, like I said, I wasn't disappointed. I was just kind of seeing things how it can be done a little bit differently to be a little bit more entertaining. It wasn't too bad, like I said. It'll be a little bit more entertaining for me. But yeah, overall it was a decent show. I was trying to bring y'all with me, but unfortunately, I didn't go live. But I could have recorded something on my video and just streamed it. Well, it's not. I streamed it, uploaded it. But I didn't think about that until after the show was over. I'm like, I should have just took a short video and uploaded it. There were some really nice parts of it. There were really nice parts with people flying in the air. One lady flew in the air by her hair. One guy was on a unicycle carrying people around, doing a lot of lifts and stuff like that of people. So it was pretty decent. It wasn't horrendous. But yeah, you guys, it's your boy Food Junkie on my way to work. Just wanted to stop by and say what's up to y'all. As I always say, whatever, you know what I'm saying, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and respect someone else. Y'all have a great day, you guys. Until next time, it's your boy Food Junkie, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.